Okay.
Oh, yep. You got the blooms over there. Oh.
Oh, I see how I'm supposed to do it. Wow, that's mean. Sorry I'm doing this, because I know this is not super interesting. We actually need to do, we need to get the next defensive upgrade, or things are gonna go bad. Did I get it? Yeah.
Yep, you're sliding down.
Nope.
Oh no.
I did the dash too early.
Oh. Let's try again. I wonder why anyone would want to have a restaurant with those rice balls as the mascot.
Oh, the weird... I mean, maybe they take personal pride in it.
Because I don't believe
Maybe
those are edible.
Maybe this universe just has like a messed up version of fighting foodons.
Fighting foodons.
Got it. There we go.
You use the right ingredients to make the food obedient. But be careful of the spice you add. Your foodons could be really bad. Bad, bad, bad.
I watched the finale for that series. Never
Really?
anything else. I didn't really feel the need to watch anything else.
My brother and I watched all the Saturday morning cartoons on, what was it? Fox Kids, 4 Kids. How many other rebrand names they had gone through for
here's a
Saturday
question.
morning cartoons? Huh?
Here's a question. Filler episodes, how do you feel about them?
Filler episodes? It really depends on what they achieve in the episode, because I find that sometimes filler episodes in an anime are ways for them to inject some brevity in there, and also instances where you have opportunities for character growth with...
You know what?
What?
Secondary question to this. How much Naruto did you watch when you were a kid?
Unfortunately, I never read the... I read the manga. I didn't watch the anime.
Okay. Because that might also be it. Naruto had, I want to say, like 100-something episodes of filler. Between Naruto and Shippuden. If I'm not mistaken. Like, it was an egregious amount. I think ever since I've just had a very low tolerance. I've had a very low tolerance.
I think my experience with filler episodes has been Inuyasha, and if anything, it's
Wasn't
only...
Inuyasha, like, ridiculously long, though?
Yes. But I think there were gaps in content over time, which is why they would have the occasional filler episodes here and there. But the manga's finished. I think it finished at 50-some volumes. But there were also the direct-to-VHS movies that were 4 in number, and I didn't mind them, because what they would do is they would incorporate more Japanese mythology into them, and it was just another opportunity to expand upon the lore in the universe.
Yeah. I guess.
You're getting tougher.
I guess for me, it's just one of those. It's like if a story could be told with maybe not necessarily more brevity, but like.
But also, to think about the fillers, would you rather have filler or Game of Thrones or Full Metal Alchemist, where they create an entirely different ending for each of them, and then the real ending comes out later, completely changing the canon?
Mixed feelings on that one. Mainly because
what's gonna happen when Martin finishes the rest of his novels and completely are they gonna refilm latter seasons of Game of Thrones, or are they just gonna start an entirely new series with the proper canon?
I don't know. I get the feeling it's not going to be good.
And then, of course, there's Full Metal Alchemist. I liked the original series because of the animation and the voice actors. The second series...
Wait, which are we talking about? Full Metal Alchemist?
Yeah, the interesting thing is I finished the manga, but I never watched the anime that it was based on thereafter.
I mean, I don't really feel a whole lot of compunction to... I don't feel a whole lot of compunction...
to watch an anime that you've read all the manga for?
Sort of. Sometimes it's worth it. Let's see. Like, what's a good example? I mean, I had read the entire first arc of Demon Slayer, like, a while back. Before the anime came out. And so watching the anime was kind of fun validation of like, oh yeah, this is actually really, really good. As far as FMA goes, I actually really liked where FMA went. Because the ending of the FMA anime...
the first one.
The first time around was actually pretty dang good because it felt...
I wonder what kind of negative influence that might have on the author, though, going forward. Because, for instance, I really do wonder how for the completion of Game of Thrones, and granted, I've never read Game of Thrones, I've never watched Game of Thrones, I've only read about it, like just synopses and people ranting about how the ending was terrible for the television show. But it makes me wonder, when someone's given license to create an ending for your work, some of the things that they implement are things that you may have concocted for your own ending, though not quite in the same fashion. But also, does it have an influence on what you write? Do you say to yourself, I shouldn't use this because that's what they did? Or did you have a solid plan the whole time? And it's difficult. I
think you're also coming at this from the perspective of somebody that, you're putting yourself in the perspective of a person that...
Well, the thing is, I've read instances of authors who gave their fans license to make fan fiction, and then they were actually sued later because their actual ending for their story was predicted in someone's fan fiction, and then that person sued them, even though they were writing fan fiction of the original author's IP. It's dangerous, which is why a lot of authors actually don't allow fan fiction for their work to be published.
Yep.
Because they don't want to be accused later of having been influenced by fan fiction. Because I believe in one article that I was reading, a girl had mentioned that she had written an episode of Star Trek or something, or she wanted to write an episode of Star Trek or Doctor Who or something or send like an idea in. And the studio had sent it back to her unopened saying, we can't do this because we could be legally liable in the future if you decide to sue us if we implement your ideas in any way, or if anything that we create seems to have implemented your ideas.
Yep. I mean, that's super common in the industry. Not just for fan fiction, but it's how, like, writers and publishers won't... Oh,
this guy.
Well, we simply must stop meeting like this.
I'd love to, but you keep showing up everywhere.
Or is it you who keeps fighting me,
It's you. Completely and totally.
Well, how about a wager? Just one little battle.
I'm listening.
You win, I won't bother you again. I win, you take me with you.
Do we want to let him win then? So
I saved recently.
So that
I'm assuming
we get to take him with us?
I'm assuming he joins us no matter what. I'm kicking his ass, and then if he leaves, we reload and let him kick our ass.
If it'll get you off my back, you're on.
So you're just going to be him to see.
So it's true. Even in my full strength, I'm no match for you.
That's right. Nobody is.
I can see that, but the thing is, I have nowhere to go. Mara is dead, and there's little need for an assassin in a world waiting to die at Kala's hands.
Maybe you should have chosen a nicer job?
Would that I could have, but that's a story for another time. Listen, Anja, I know you and I aren't the best of friends. Ajna. But won't you take me with you anyway?
Why would I do that? Everyone thinks you're creepy.
I promise to be on my very best behavior. I have nowhere to go, and nothing excites me more than power. That, and I want to see the look on Kala's face when you destroy her.
You believe I can do it?
Of course. If you can defeat me, you can defeat anyone. Please, consider it.
Well, I don't really like you. But you are pretty strong, I guess. You really have to promise to be good, though.
I do. As a symbol of my devotion, I give you my Kusari Gama. May it serve you well.
The sickle.
Whether you wanted him to or not.
Welcome to the team, I guess.
Now we'll have some fun.
Alright, he has acknowledged our power. So, traps. Set a trap. Upgrade it by hitting down attack again while he's placing it. Oh, he doesn't like us very much.
Beautiful thing.
Well, we'll try him out anyway. Oh, God, that was way too long of a backtracking trip. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, is he another Critical Role voice actor? Regal? I remember him.
But yeah, just to finish the thing about, like, filler episodes and so on and so forth, I really don't like them. Sometimes they're kind of good for character development, but, like, what's a good example? Well, easy one. Not exactly filler so much as the freaking Pokemon movie. It was such, like, a kind of impactful experience for me. And then realizing that Ash Ketchum literally cannot have learned anything from that offended me greatly as a kid. You know?
Oh, well, because he got his memory erased at the end?
Yeah, but even, like, beyond that, like... What's the point of a character that, like, never learns or grows? And, like...
The problem with that is he's perpetually, what is it? A tween forever? And it's because they don't want the characters to intrinsically change. Maybe from a design standpoint, but also... you start to run into territory where if characters age as much as the show is progressing, then you're going to start getting characters that are either dead or potentially having children and grandchildren. And sure, you can have instances where their predecessors take over or they have a child in their stead or something, but...
You know, I would have been totally cool with that.
If Ash actually does become a Pokemon master and we get to see other generations of characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And that's one thing I like about Naruto. I haven't read any of Shippuden. Or, no, I've read Shippuden. I always forget that Shippuden is the second series. But I haven't read any of Boruto. But I like the idea of there being a generational... It actually reminds me an awful lot of Harry Potter, too. I haven't read many of the later books of Harry Potter, but...
I think I like the idea of it more than the execution.
Mm-hmm.
Because for me, like... I guess I don't really enjoy stagnancy when it comes to... Oh. Wow. Oh, no.
Uh-oh, 3 guards, right? Really? People are saying Boruto's a mess.
Yeah.
I think the problem with some of the sequels is that...
Holy crap.
They undo the accomplishments of the previous series. I'm looking at Star Wars. That's an instance where pretty much anything that was achieved in Return of the Jedi just doesn't matter anymore. But in any case, I don't want to rant about that.
Shell does not like Star Wars currently. I can't blame her.
You've seen just the plethora of Star Wars stuff I have at home. I have a replica lightsaber. I've made a couple of costumes, and I have all of these graphic novels and encyclopedias and just Star Wars everywhere. But when you have a sequel that just undermines all the achievements of the previous heroes, systematically kills them off, and replaces them with kind of soulless and uninteresting new characters that no.
It just feels like wasted opportunities for me.
It is. It is.
Oh, hi.
Ooh,
What's
is
this thing now?
He looks like a big hilt.
Like a metal ghost.
And yet, I sense something familiar about it.
Whoa! Tungar! I forgot you were here.
I'm a man of few words. What can I say?
Whatever it is, let's knock it out. Huh. A new sparring partner, eh?
People in chat are saying, I'm pretty sure the guy that directed 8 was trying to mess things up.
Careful now.
Yeah, the guy that says that he would rather have
Watch yourself.
half of an audience love and half of an audience hate his work. Yeah. Subversion.
Try
No,
harder.
it was recycling old storylines and having the longest space chase in existence. If the First Order had more ships at their disposal, they should have been able to have some hyperdrive ahead of them, stopping the whole movie and obliterating the heroes in one instant. Just completely throws out logic. And the thing is, sci-fi and fantasy films, they don't need to adhere to very strict logic, but when character motivations and reasoning goes out the window, then you can't take anything at face value anymore.
On pain of death. Love.
Holy crap.
On pain of death.
Pet the dog. Pet the dog furiously. Finish off with mortar and pestle.
Boom! Take that, ghosty!
Tungar has something.
Nope. Tungar has nothing to say about it.
Yeah, so sequel series where you're handing off the reins of the old characters to the new characters.
Halt, evildoers! Whoa, there's 3 of you! Are you sisters? Well, yes, but we're mad at you. You beat up our dad. So do you like share clothes sometimes and stuff? Of course we do! It's economical! But our dad, Mara, you beat him up! Yeah, but we didn't kill him. That was Garuda. I want sisters. That seems so cool. You've got me and Rasmi.
I'm not her sister. That'd be gross.
Aw, I love you guys too. But sisters, they like get each other, right? Sometimes, but sometimes we don't. And now we're gonna get you. Aw, let's just be friends. Why are we fighting again? Our dad. Oh, right. Okay, if it'll make you happy.
It'll make them dead.
The other thing I think is important in a story is that the villains are formidable obstacles and that
These villains are formidable obstacles.
But if you can't take the villains seriously either, then there's no challenge to the hero and their accomplishments
I'm
seem
kind of mixed on that
less
one,
in
because for
comparison.
Mara, for example, can't take him seriously, but it didn't matter to me. Because, like, he was gross and horrifying.
He still wielded a semblance of power and stuff, and he was just a sniveling fool in the end. But we were still seeing what he had accomplished doing in the city.
Yeah, this is true.
I'm just thinking back to characters being made to look like imbeciles in Star Wars 8.
Okay, please. No more
I will
Star
not.
Wars.
I will not
Shell
go back.
will rant about
I
this.
will go on forever.
She
No.
will. And I'm not necessarily sick of it so much as just like nothing has changed between what she. Hey, Park. There we go.
Happy now? No. See? Fighting isn't always the solution.
Ajna, did those words actually come out of your mouth?
Yeah, I changed my mind from earlier.
We lost.
Oh, it's okay. I'm sorry about your dad, but he was really being a jerk. Tarani really tried to save him, but he was too far gone. And then Garuda got to him. I lost my dad too. I know how terrible it feels. But revenge doesn't help anything. It only makes things worse. And anyway, you can come hang out with us anytime you get lonely.
Thanks?
You're welcome. We're gonna go beat up Garuda now. I'll give him an extra one for you. Bye!
So he had daughters.
This place is so freaking tall.
Yeah, so there are a lot of challenges with story writing, and it's always impressive when you're able to have a cycling cast of characters in different time periods and different parts of the world or circumstances, and have it still... Ooh.
So you made it through my den of fighters. The king of the weaklings is here to make me eat my words. Is that it?
Lion Rider would be ashamed of what you've become.
That old fool? I have no use for masters, so save your sob story. Mara thought he was master to me, and I crushed him under my foot like a bug.
Fine. If all you respect is strength, I'll show you which of us is stronger.
I'm feeling generous, so I'll allow your little friends to join in.
Like you could have stopped us.
All aboard the pain train.
Oh.
You're unworthy.
Yeah. I'm always impressed with extensive universes. Whoa.
You again? Fine. Then...
Okay. I wonder if barking will mess him up, actually.
Fun. He has guns in his hands.
Yep, anti-air dog.
Anti-air dog.
Yeah, all I have to do is bark in his general direction and he falls out of the air. It's amazing.
Wow, and his optics were poking out of his skull.
Oh, that did a lot of damage to him.
You're finished.
Ow. Anti-air dog, get him! Bark him out of the air so that we may proceed with smash.
This defeat means nothing. You had help. One-on-one, I would have left you gasping for breath.
True strength doesn't come from isolation. I understand that now. It comes from working with others, people you trust. You don't have even one person you trust, do you, Garuda?
Who cares? I know you, Naga Rider. You want nothing more than to deliver the final blow. In your heart, you're a man's man. A one-on-one fighter. But I won't let you have the satisfaction. Goodbye, weaklings. Witness true strength.
Wait, no!
Is he gonna blow up?
That was true strength?
Naga Rider.
It's all right. This is the end he chose for himself. I mourn the man he was, not the man he became.
I could feel Kala's influence in him too. This city is in trouble if it spreads.
Yes, we have to cleanse it.
Right, so take my hand.
What?
Use my ED. I'm full of the stuff now. We can do this, together. I can't have you draining all your power. I don't want to lose a precious friend a second time.
Oh, look, Sao. How you've grown. You're right, we are stronger together. Let us cleanse this place. Be cleansed and no strength!
And all the drugs flowed into the sea, killing the fish and starving the city. Whoops.
I mean, this might be magically purifying rain. So...
And so the rain flooded the streets, and they didn't have the levees to protect
Tai
them.
Krung has been purified. The Oma addictions are under control, and the people are returning to some semblance of normalcy. I couldn't have done it without you, Ajna.
And I couldn't have done it without you. I owed the city a debt for leaving it the way I did. I thought I could either defeat Kala or help this city. I didn't see that in order to do one, I had to do the other.
We can defeat her, Ajna. I can feel it. This time will be different.
And I'm coming too.
No, don't the people here need you?
Already they have begun to help each other, and to rebuild. This city will be fine on its own for a short while. I will join you to defeat Kala, and make my return. And so, I'm here!
We'll take all the help we can get, even if it's from a giant sociopath. Yay, Naga Rider!
I see we have a rider in training among us.
We learned Savage Divide while airborne. Left to right and Y. Okay.
Now we've just got the Iron Kingdom and Kaanul left to visit.
Ooh, nice.
I can use that to clear some serious distance. Not that there's really a whole lot of reason to, but hey, elevator. Let's go back up, actually, real quick. Because...
Saving.
Yep. Because it's pretty late.
Yeah, I do have a plane to catch tomorrow.
Yeah, you got a plane to catch tomorrow. It's part of the reason why I was super like, let's not talk to people, because I actually wanted to, like, get something done.
Well,
and we did.
Completed
Hey!
a whole other zone, though
I'm gonna-
there's more to do.
I'm gonna do one more thing. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Let me see where I am. Oh, this is perfect. We have a perfect opportunity to use this new
you
power.
can use the smash right there.
Maybe? Okay, give me a second. This is gonna... Oh.
You can't bounce off of the cage. Or you can? Oh, you did!
Yeah,
Awesome.
it just took some doing. And there we go. And we are good. You're very good. I don't remember. It was over here, right? I think so. And then this is the door out. Hey, that took a while. But now we're done. Sort of. I guess I can just warp somewhere. Where is that? We can go back to Oshpot?
Oshpot is if you want to go into the ruins again and see if there's anything more you can acquire. Kaanul is for the serpent, and then the Iron Kingdom is for... It's teleporting all over the place.
Let's see, Tower of Wisdom. Nope. What do we want to do next? Iron Kingdom or Kaanul?
Probably Kaanul.
Okay.
What the heck? Why can't we go to Kaanul?
Serpent Queen hates you.
Ah.
That's probably true, but she doesn't control the ley lines, right?
She does. Probably.
You're making that up. I got stronger since I fought Kala, so now I know all about this stuff. I am stronger. I had a dream about it.
If you were really strong, you could open this gate.
Ugh. Let's just go to the Tower of Wisdom and find out what's wrong.
We probably were supposed to do that in the very beginning.
Just talk with Angwu.
Yeah, okay, let's finish that. What?
What?
Hey, you're not Angwu at all.
And neither are you. I'm Jingfei, Angwu's apprentice.
Where's Angwu?
She's dead.
What?
Just kidding. I mean, she went to Kaanul.
Don't scare me like that.
Uh-oh.
Morbid sense of humor.
Anyway, Ajna, wasn't there something you wanted to ask about Kaanul? Oh, right! Jingfei, maybe you'll know. Why is Kaanul blocked off in the ley lines?
I hear the Serpent Queen hates you.
What is it with you two?
Anyway, Angwu asked me to give you this feather.
A feather?
Angwu blocked the chakra gate to Kaanul when she left, but this feather will let you through.
Oh, nice. But why?
Don't ask me how the economy works.
Well, as long as it's open, I guess we can go see Angwu.
Bye!
Seems kind of irrelevant.
Is that girl a little... She was a demolitions expert or something.
Yeah, she had bombs in her hair. That seems like a bad place. Oh
Whoa.
boy.
Uh-oh. Why is everyone in here? This can't be a good sign. And... Angwu?
Oh, Ajna, you came at a good time. Something has invaded Haven. They call it the Obsidian Wind. Young Nuna here came for my aid. Quite insistent she was.
I'm sorry, Angwu, but I didn't know what to do. Ajna was asleep. Hi, Ajna. I'm sorry, Nuna. This is my fault, I'm guessing.
Probably.
Almost certainly. Anyway, the only safe place now is right here.
Oh, but the Queen put up a barrier while she was sealing us in. Well, this is a familiar scenario. We'd better go help her out. Oh, what should I do? That's up to you, buddy. You made it all the way to get Angwu. I'm guessing you've gotten a bit tougher since then. Yeah, I kinda did. And I helped get everyone in here. Yeah, okay. I'll come with you to help. Great! A lot more monsters got in again, so... we'll take them out. Right!
Oh, well, hurry up and do it then. I want to get back to my research.
Save spots over to the right.
Okay.
I want hot chocolate. That was good. So, judging by the timer, we've got 6-7 hours left on this game. So, like, 2 more sittings once you're back.
Yeah, that's fine.
That'll be good. Shame we couldn't finish it before you went, but you had a painting to finish, and that was good.